A whistleblower leaked this footage of the interior of a UFO. Now y'all look at this. Now allegedly this UFO was hidden inside Area 51 for over 40 years. And if you look at the interior of this UFO, this looks like something we cannot understand. And once you go inside, I heard it could be as big as a football stadium.
Wouldn't even be surprised, bro. Remember, if they're giving us AI tools, which is literally a weapon, think what they have. Think about it. They let us buy guns. They got grenades. They got tanks. Now they let us use AI, right? Think what they got. Think about how powerful their AI is. They could literally, I don't even want to get into it. They can make you commit a crime.
When will he learn that me he cannot slay? Year after year he burned me in this grove, lifting your puny shouts of triumph to the stars. But when again he turned your faces to the marketplace, do ye not find me waiting as of old? Fools to dream ye conquer care.
AI tried to tell me that no, billionaires just go there so that they can do their little thing and like blah blah blah. Like I was like, dude, everything that these billionaires do is about money, money, money. Time, time, time. If they doing stuff like that, bro, it's for a reason. Whether you know the reason or you don't know the reason, it's still for a reason.
Don't tell your parents, but Malcolm in the Middle was a warning, not about the weird family, but about the system. Malcolm is a gifted kid who can see the code, and the code punishes him for seeing it. Like the moment you become aware, the simulation tests you harder. Here are 3 clues that I found. Number 1, he talks to the camera like he's the only one awake. Like, are you seeing this too? That's the moment you realize you're not just in the story, you're watching the story. Number 2, they're always one bill away. Not because they're stupid, because the system keeps them in survival mode. And survival mode makes you reactive, exhausted, and small. Perfect for control. And number 3, every time Malcolm tries to escape, something resets. School, money, family roles. The loop pulls him back like a rubber band. That's what almost feels like. You get close, then life reboots.
And he's in the middle.
Identity.
He's in the middle.
So the show is basically saying, if you're smart but still living inside fear, you'll keep getting almost instead of arrived. But here's the twist. Malcolm isn't the main character. He's a diagnostic tool. He's there to show you the invisible trap you are in. In part 2, we're going to see who's really running the house. Comment Malcolm if you want part 2 and follow for the next file.
You ever had that day, you seen that show Drake and Josh, where you feel like he just got shitted on for no reason? And everybody's like, oh, okay, like I had a hard day too. And you're just like, bro.
Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, he flew 1,200 miles with the wind in his back into the inside of this planet. Not a molten core, far from it. Continental shells bigger than on the surface, seas that were equal to ours, and he took 300 photographs and brought them back, and I tried to see them, and Franklin Birch, who was at the National Archives, would not let me in. Oh, I got in the cage, but I couldn't look at anything. Caldwell found those records and read them in 1940, and he took his round-wing plane in and went right through the Earth and came out at the South Pole in a 125-mile opening there. That's one thing he did. I told you that was 1940. That was a great accomplishment of the round-wing plane at that point. We hadn't had to fight a war. We hadn't had to do anything. 1952, I hesitate to tell you. I've had 3 attempts on my life, and I don't know if I'll walk away from this meeting if I say any more. I've had the needle, I've been poisoned, and I've had people sent to kill me.
I'll give my little opinion about the Earth. Don't click off this video. Don't give me a thumbs down. Either the Earth is a globe, just like they say, or the Earth is a flat, fixed plane that is much, much, much bigger than the globe model. And I'm not sitting here saying that we're trapped inside of Antarctica, but we couldn't go past it. 3, the Earth is a globe, and it is hollow, and it's much bigger than we think, like the size of Jupiter, or even bigger. But those are just thoughts, and we'll never know. But something is going on down there.
Do you remember that video that China released of the Tianzhou 9 scraping upon the firmament? I mean, guys, it's so unbelievably obvious. They put it on mainstream television that the rockets don't actually go straight up. They always follow an arched trajectory. And then once they reach a certain level in the atmosphere, they tend to scrape something. I mean, this is in like every single rocket video ever. If you actually have a full video of it launching and then going up into the upper atmosphere. Now let's watch this one. This is probably like 37,000 feet in the air. I'm assuming he's in an aircraft. Well, look at that. It's starting to follow an arched trajectory. Man, I wonder why. Probably because no one can go past the Van Allen belts. And apparently there's 7 layers of the Van Allen belts. You know, like the 7 layers of the firmament. So in the globe model, it's the Van Allen belts. But on the flat Earth model, the true Earth model, it's the firmament, the layers of the firmament. The rocket cannot go past it. Which is why Elon Musk has to make all of his fancy rocket landing videos from AI. Just pay attention to them. The lighting's off, it looks like Ratchet and Clank, and all of the videos and pictures of rockets actually in outer space are CGI. But this video was for entertainment purposes only.
And it's very entertaining. The one of the rocket over the clouds, that was the money shot right there. That one kind of got me.
So if it's not about the Leviathan, why is the Super Bowl being played in Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California? And if it's not about the Leviathan, why did TikTok remove my video exposing using gematria, which is numbers? We all know men lie, women lie, numbers don't, because I'm showing you guys what's really playing out on the world stage. But TikTok removed my video if it's not about the Leviathan. You guys do know we're still in the year of the snake, right? This is the year of the wood snake, and apparently we don't get out of it until January 28th, 2026. But we already know these calendars are just throwing numbers around. We already know that the real new year starts when spring comes forward and everything starts blossoming. See, we're really in the last moments of 2025, with February being the last month, and I believe they're using the Super Bowl as a ceremonial ritual distraction point. And the crazy thing is, the Super Bowl taking place in the Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California also correlates to the Levi in Venezuela. Because check this out, when you add Leviathan or Levi together, or crude oil and drugs together, what they apparently got the president of Venezuela for, you add them together, 31 plus 15 gives you 46. Now again, we live in the upside down. You flip that 6 into a 9 and you get the 49er. And the Levi Stadium is the San Francisco 49er Stadium. How does that make sense? I be telling y'all, we're literally in a video game, and the video game is literally communicating with us through numbers. I see things from so many different perspectives. Whenever I see these commercials or these TV shows, they're speaking to me in a whole nother language, esoterically, because everything is a game, literally. So what I do is I actually use numbers to communicate back, because numbers are always going to tell you the truth. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this. That's why they say there's more to it than meets the eye. But nonetheless, they've been told us to watch the water. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace out.
I mean, when they took down the video, that makes them look bad, because if it's all silly-nilly, why are you taking it down? oh, we don't want false information to be pushed, but you let a lot of all the other theories and stuff. Oh, well, this one just popped up.
I didn't prepare a speech, and I'm sorry, but I'm glad that I didn't, because I'm not going to do this like everybody else does it. And I'm going to use this opportunity the way that I want to use it. So what I want to say is, everybody out there that's watching, everybody that's watching this world is bullshit. And you shouldn't model your life. Wait a second. You shouldn't model your life about what you think that we think is cool and what we're wearing and what we're saying and everything. Go with yourself. Go with yourself.
They're not listening. They just clap.
Like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it.
I felt like people are dancing on our graves. People in fancy dresses, black, of course, posing and living it up on the red carpet. And the black, stupid clothes.
I get goosebumps when I
that the
watch
stupid
these.
men wore. It's a lie, and I knew they were going to trot the activists out there for PR.
But it sounded like it really derailed everything, right?
Well, yes, because there's a system in place that is about power. And I had played by the rules up until that point. And I felt like, okay, now suddenly I've been violated and it has
Yeah, he was gone
too far.
He
and
was gone
I will
until
no longer
A24 picked him up.
abide this.
Asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look at
they would have Michael Jackson.
I was not cooperating in rehearsals, and I haven't been taking my medication. All of this was a false. He immediately the next day put me on lithium out of nowhere. He took me off my normal meds I'd been on for 5 years. And lithium is a very, very strong and completely different medication compared to what I was used to.
They definitely got on Britney and Kanye, regardless of your opinions of them. Definitely got on them.
It was an explosion. It was in the lobby, and the third explosion, the whole lobby collapsed on us.
What was it like? What was it like?
Horrible.
It's like hell.
The whole building just collapsed on us inside the lobby.
Was that a secondary explosion?
Yes, it was.
That was the
Yeah, definitely secondary explosion. We was inside waiting to go upstairs, and on the way upstairs, the whole fucking thing blew. And we just collapsed on everybody inside the lobby.
Someone to the first tower coming down, secondary.
I don't know about the first one, but I know the second it was terrible. Then there was a third one too after that one. Yes. Everybody was inside the building, waiting to go upstairs, and they just let loose. Everything just let loose inside the building.
So what you told me is that there was a plane or whatever hit the building, and then the secondary explosion.
It was like 3 explosions after that. We came in after the fire. We came when the fire was going on already. We was in the staging area inside the building, waiting to go upstairs. And they exploded. The whole lobby collapsed on the lobby inside.
This AM after that?
Just man, everybody tried to make their way out.
A couple of the brothers get out.
A lot of people trapped inside.
I was sitting in the Brooklyn Navy Yard. We watched the first explosion. As we watched the building, we saw a black, very large airplane fly right into the second building. It came out of the south, right in front of our eyes. It was so surreal, like a movie set. Second and third explosions also. We were in the building for the third one. It collapsed. It was on this drive here for the other one.
People don't understand. There may be more. Any one of these fucking buildings could blow up. This ain't done yet.
This is on top of this. That could be no more. Could be nothing no more. You're in the building trying to help people, and they explode on the inside the building. So.
Yeah, and that other building that collapsed was a mile away. Some guys like, it's from the shock. Then why did only that building collapse a mile away that had all those important documents from one of the largest, I believe, like fraud cases in the U.S. You already know how they roll, bro. Hold up. Hold up. Shit is weird as fuck. That shit is weird as fuck.
New footage emerges from the Minneapolis ice incident. And did anyone take a closer look at it but me? Like, why is there a dinosaur in the background? And why does this dog over here look like it could be AI generated? It's just like a black, shadowy figure. And if you know anything about the Masons' love of the number 33 and the black and white checkered pattern, you should stick around. Oh, and if you don't, you should...
Damn, he went right in. He went right in.
Really stick around. Why don't we continue to take a closer look at the footage? Like, why does her hand all of a sudden congeal? Look, you can see gaps, and then all of a sudden, they're just gone. It's like she doesn't have any finger gaps anymore. It's kind of strange, right? Well, you know what's common in AI errors? AI hand glitches are common, especially finger merging. You're telling me they don't make a cop's camera good enough to not allow fingers to literally congeal together? Okay, but if this isn't any evidence for you, because it could just be bad camera quality, why don't we look at
What y'all think? Comment below what y'all think.
their 33s. And well, if you haven't seen any of my videos and you don't know about the number 33, they put it in everything that they're lying about. The Freemasons do. They put it in everything. It's to put their stamp on it. And they always tell us when they're deceiving us. And well, guess what? She was a mother of 3 who had children of ages 15, 12, and 6. 1 plus 5 is 6, which is 3, 3. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 6 is 3, 3. But if you think I'm reaching here, just keep watching. Why don't we see what good old JD Vance has to say? Oh, and that's a funny hand symbol. It kind of looks like a 3.
What that headline leaves out is the fact that very ICE officer nearly had his life ended, dragged by a car 6 months ago, 33 stitches in his leg. So you think maybe he's a little bit sensitive about somebody ramming him?
6 months ago.
Very well presented. I mean...
6, 3 plus 3. 33 stitches. Is it starting to click? Is it starting to make sense? Oh, remember I also pointed out the black and white checkered pattern. You know, the one that the Freemasons love, representing duality, and they put it on all their flooring. You see, I did a video earlier this week talking about how there's a war going on information and on the spirit. And the war on the information is in direct attack on the spirit, because they want us all divided, and they use stuff like this nonsense to pin us against each other. And you're letting it. And I'm here to say, stop listening to the tell-lie-vision. It's lying to you. It's all scripted AI bullcrap. Look, I put her name in Gematria, and it comes out as 373. She's 30.
Regardless of what you believe or what you think happened, I like the way that gentleman presents his videos, because it's in a non-separate manner. It's separative matter. So, you know, you have the people saying, oh, mess around and find out. And then you have the people saying, oh, she was murdered. And regardless of what you do believe, we have to take it easy, because according to the video, whether it's AI or not, it is a life. First of all, and it causes separation. And we need to stop letting these things jerk us emotionally. We should be aware, we should engage, but we also need to look at it with our magnifying glass and say, with all the other stuff going on in the world, with everything that just happened, you know where, hell, everywhere, all of a sudden this happens, and before that you hardly even saw any ICE officers carrying guns, and all of a sudden he has a gun, and all of a sudden also I believe she was searched by, and the officer was searched by a certain friend of ours before this happened.
So NASA just announced the first ever medical emergency evacuation from the International Space Station, y'all. First time ever. They say the ISS been up there for 20 years. And they said, yeah, astronauts get sick or whatever. But this is the first time they had to rush 4 astronauts back at the same time. Or shall I say, this early. This is where they're confusing me. They're saying it's just a medical issue, but everything is stable. So why they getting rushed from somewhere that we don't know? And y'all, they're not giving no details of what happened, no explanation, nothing. They just said they're being rushed back. This is how I'm feeling. What if it wasn't even a medical emergency? What if it was something up there that they seen that they can't say nothing about? Or just something crazy happened where they had to rush back down? All I gotta say is we've been experiencing network outages, some weird shit going on down here. So if it's going on down here, probably something was going on up there that made them come back down here quick.
You can't believe anything NASA says, but if they really are evacuating, that is a bit creepy.
January 14th, 2026, Sparks, Nevada.
Oh, what? Good thing I didn't have on my 3D glasses.
Starlink, ele vai sair nos pedaços. Quem filmou? Olha lá. Gente, eu nunca vi isso, cara. Mas Starlink tá você costuma ser sempre um atrás do outro.
É,
tá junto. Tá sozinho. É uma nave física.
É uma eu. Quem?
Eu, Ju.
Você viu, Ju?
É uma nave física. Paga tudo aí. É uma nave física, gente.
Caraca!
Puta que pariu.
Vocês viram?
Mas
Olha lá.
Filmaram, né?
Estão filmando. Pô, quem que viu primeiro? A Ju. A Ju viu e avisou. Ah lá, gente, olha lá. Ah, não, é avião.
Não, mas onde ela vai? Vamos ver.
Não dá pra ver.
Ela tá descendo.
Ah lá, tá.
Who knows but them? So I don't know what the fuck that is. I'll see y'all next time.